Hello everyone, I am not dead. So, hello everyone, my name is Alexi, and we're playing some Star Wars today, which is called The Immortal Vader. Everything. And we are playing Dojo 3, which is in the selection that you get with them. Ow. And as you can see, I am getting battered by these robots, which isn't a good thing. If I'm getting battered, then what's the point? See, look. So, on the first one, you're going to see me die. Easy, right? There you go. I'm dead. So, in this game, you can play as a Jedi or a Sith, but it doesn't really matter how you do it. It depends on, well, actually it doesn't depend on anything. You can just be any one of them. You can have all their skills but not even be a Sith. You can have all the great force powers but without being a how do I explain it? Without being a Jedi. So you could actually be somewhere in the middle, which happens anyway. So, Force Lightning and everything, and this is Anakin's sword, Anakin's lightsaber, light sword, and what you can do with this is just turn it on, throw it, or something like that. You can do anything with it, it's just a lightsaber. So, I have played this considerably, a lot. And I have unlocked some pretty nice lightsabers that you may know from the movies, or from this game if you've played it. All right, and there are different other lightsabers which you don't have to which don't belong to characters. You can have your own lightsaber, which is awesome. So you can have dual wield. They have different colors, and sadly, you can't pick the hilt that you want. You can't customize it, but you can have different colors, which responds with different things. So there's red, green, blue, purple, and yellow, which is a guard color. And so wielding it is a lot better because you get to do this, and it just turns on, and it's awesome. You can turn it off and on, you throw it, it's amazing. But there's another thing to this. Even though I just mentioned it, I mentioned force powers. Right, so let me explain. Force powers actually work, which is pretty cool if I do say myself. Really nifty. So as you can see, the lightsaber strikes here are actually really well done. And honestly, you're just seeing me, you just saw me fail on this, and now you're going to see me either destroy it. Okay, as you see there, I took some hits, which is going to happen occasionally. And as you saw there, my lightsaber took longer to come back. But like the Force actually is really helpful, especially when you're using these. So the Force powers can work as different. As you saw, I was just choking them just then, which is part of the Force powers. So you can have different Force powers, although you can't select between them, which you have no idea what you'll be using next. So I'm not saying it's random. Oh, I just got struck there. Okay. I can't. So you have no idea if you've been like. Let's see. That's another problem.
Consult your data pad.
I'm not very good because I don't like moving.
For more training after recovery.
I don't like moving in these games, so like twisting and everything. So I just stay in one place and twist my body. It's not a good idea, honestly, because it doesn't work. So you do have a selection of things back here. We've got grenades and we've got guns. which are plasma pistols? Plasma rifle? I don't know. I'm using Dead Space terms. So another thing is some of these blasts are pretty deadly if you allow them to all hit you. So they could cause a considerable amount of damage, which is annoying. Because sometimes you can deflect them, but you have to be careful. Because look, I'm being struck by these guys easily. Because it's just me faffing about, and I'm also talking to you guys. So that's a new thing to consider. So as you see, I can actually knock them back, like blasters with the... So I can knock their blasts back, but I have to be careful, because if I miss one, I could end up dying. Now, positioning your lightsaber in a direction that allows you to move and use the force at the same time is if you have a one lightsaber, or if you have dual wield, you can actually just put one away and use the force real quick. You have to be quick because it is considerably difficult to do that while doing these things. Oh, hello. Okay, I didn't see that because I was focusing on these guys. Ow! I was focusing on these guys. Could you send me it again? I'm sorry. I know it's a little annoying, but I'm sorry because I can't see it because it's not displayed on here. So as you see, I passed. So how cool is that? I passed on here, so that's good. So passing on this game is pretty easy. But there are other things towards this. As it gets through the levels, it gets harder and harder and harder. To the point where you actually have to move your lightsaber to the point where you can't see it. Well, you can still see it, I guess. But as you saw there, I was just taking it slow. So I don't want to like hurt my arms or something. Ah, awesome. So that's great. So I can tell you a bit of games that you can play with me, or you can play some your own VR games. The other thing, if you're starting your first VR game, or a first VR game, you can do it on a DualShock. Most of them can do it on DualShock, but you'll be staring at a screen. And that's another thing. But, there are these controllers called the PlayStation Move controllers. Now, everyone knows the PlayStation Move controllers were pretty old for even the PlayStation, right? So they came out on the PlayStation 3. But ever since the VR headset had been announced and said that the Move controllers will be used for these as well, so their prices have gone up. So you might want to be careful on which controllers you actually buy. But what you actually need is the Move controllers, because they allow you to do this, they allow you to do that, I guess, and allow you to do this. But that's the Move controllers. I would consider... Now, it's my recommendation, get the Move controllers, because playing games with the DualShock just isn't the same without moving your arms. Because you're not really getting any exercise out of it. Unless you're playing a shooting game. So that's another thing. You can play it on the DualShock, because I recommend shooting games for DualShock. Unless you have the aim control. Whee! So, when you get the Move controllers, you will be able to do a significant amount of things. So, I recommend, as your first VR game, if you're just starting out, I would say start with a free VR game. So as in, I don't know. You could try Rec Room, because Rec Room is one of them. You can try out that one, which is a nice social game, which other people are using the DualShock, or they're using the VR. So, that's a nice starter VR game, which is free on the App Store, not App Store, on the PlayStation Store right now. Well, I mean, it's already been free. It's been free for ages. It's been announced as free. Another thing, VR games are amazing. You can find them almost nearly everywhere. So you can either buy them on PlayStation, or you can buy the disc, which will have games on there. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. Although if you're into horror, then that's a good thing as well. So the ones I recommend are Rec Room VR, which is one of them. But like you just said there, you have the Resident Evil VR, and it is quite a nice game in VR as well, which is very nice to play, especially when you're getting used to VR, and people are there in real life, which really is worrying or scaring. So yeah, worrying and scaring. I don't know why these are clicking in and stopping my cast. Oh well. So, my account name on here, when you either find it or anything like that, it should be on here. Oh, Skyrim's another good one. You will like Skyrim, because Skyrim is a good game to play. Even though, if you've played it on the PlayStation or Xbox, you just can't believe you're actually there when you're on the VR. Now, when you see this place, you think, oh my god, I want to be in this house. I want to be in that place. So, is the VR worth it? Yes. It is worth it. Unless you want to get the PC one, I would recommend a PC VR game. VR. I would recommend that. A PC game. PC VR. So, I would recommend that more than PlayStation 4. But if you have a PlayStation 4 and it is considerably cheaper on the PlayStation 4 than on the PC. But the PS4 has its own little gimmicks, but it also has its little improvements, because there are games on here that are pretty good. As you can see, I'm just messing around with the force here. Oh, those are new. So as you can see, the force is a little clunky. I don't mind it, unless you're focusing on the force more than anything. But I don't mind the little clunkiness of the force, but it still works. It works for this game, it works for all the other games. I don't mind it. Sure, there's a little thing to it. You have to stay without moving. But I don't mind it. You can stand, you can sit, it doesn't really matter how you would like to do it. But as you can see right now, I have taken some damage. That's not good, because if I take damage, I could lose this game pretty quickly. Because the more damage I take... But another thing I should mention, the blasters are overpowered as crap. They are overpowered. And I love that. I love the fact that the blasters can actually kill things with one hit. Well, most things. Oh, now you saw that. Another thing you can do is Force Lightning, which honestly is amazing. because I love the Force Lightning. Especially when you want to take out the pretty good ones. But yeah. So a Jedi using lightning. That's something you want to see every day. So another thing you can do. So I like playing around in this game. Sure, it's not the way to go, playing around, because you actually have to concentrate on this. I don't mind it. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Although, not everyone likes a talker on PlayStation, on YouTube, because if all they're doing is talking, then it's gonna get quite boring for most people. Unless you like them talking and explaining about the game, then that's okay. Because that's just normal, suggesting that this game is good to play. And the round is done. So, as you see there, I have learned a technique. And I've also learned parry, which is parrying larger trainers. So I have gotten considerably powerful, even with everything I've learned. So, allow me to show you some of the lightsabers that I have unlocked by getting these. Now, these are tokens. These are going to be things that you can use to unlock things. So, you get them through these rounds. So, depending on how well you do. So, if you take damage, you lose a star. If you do it in a slower time, you will lose a star. So, losing things in slow times is actually really sad and bad, because you don't have a lot of time to do it, but you have to be fast, which is another thing. Another thing that I should mention, I do not like using one lightsabers. Why? Because I prefer dual or I prefer this, which most of you should know who this is. So, Darth Maul is one of my favorite characters to use. Not because I like how he looks, not because how his force powers are. I like it because how his blade is. His blade is considerably strong, and I don't mind this. I really don't. It is a nice lightsaber. Another thing that is possibly great, you can actually two-hand this, which is really great. I don't mind it. There's no clunkiness, no nothing, and it does it automatically, which is amazing. So another thing, I'm going to test it out on here, which I've already tested. Oh, those two are new. Okay, so I've never fought these guys before. This will definitely be one of the challenges. So, it's great to test out my lightsaber skills, especially when I'm using this. I don't mind this. It's actually one that I've been using quite a bit. And I love this lightsaber because it is amazing. And as you can see, I have had a lot of training. Because that's what I am. I am just hugely into training. This lightsaber. Now as you can see, I've taken some damage. That's quite alright, because I still have a star. So lightsabers. Are they good to use? Yes, they are. They are good to use, especially when you're fighting one of these guys. So another thing, I am going to replay this level because I love this level. Especially when there's a lot of lightsabering going. Because lightsabers, I love them. Everybody loves lightsabers, especially one of these. So now I have gained the power of Sith might. So, these stars are coming back. So, stars, even better power, even better strength. So you're probably wondering, oh, do I like the duck song? I do not know that one, but that's okay. Do not know that. I do not know that game. Or song. You said song. Yeah, it's song. So, is the game good? Yes. Yes, it is good. It's good because you can do not that, but but you can do considerably a lot in this game. There is a storyline too, which you can actually play, which I will eventually do a playthrough on it. Now, a lot of these things don't excite me very much, but I do love the two-handed lightsabers. Although, if you've noticed, I can't use the Force. See? But I can throw my lightsabers. Can't catch anything, I can't use anything. So, there are downsides to them. I do love the swords, I really do love them, but I can't use them very much. Now, Anakin's lightsaber, I don't mind it. I don't mind one lightsaber fights or attacks. If I get one more star, I should be able to unlock this lightsaber, which I think this is the Kylo Ren lightsaber. I'm not thinking it, I might be wrong, but it might be Luke's lightsaber. I can't remember. Because, trigger. So I'm going to use the Darth Maul lightsaber. No, I'm going to use Anakin's lightsaber. Just to make it a little quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. And get ready for the battle. So another thing about this is you may enjoy these lightsaber battles because they are actually one of the lightsaber battles that you'll have in this game. Another thing that you can do is there are a lot of things that are great in these VR games. Considerably a lot. Which is amazing, because if you like Star Wars, then this is the game for you. Another thing, I know I sound like a broken record, but these games and other games do things. Now you could probably get a drawing game and you could play that. It's just how good VR are becoming now. Now, I love my VR. I love it to bits. But then there are dangerous games that you swing your lightsaber for, and it just gets really dangerous for those around you. Now, that is a problem. You have to be careful and know where you are. Another thing that I have found a problem is when they're listening with the earphones that they come with, and they can't hear other people around them. And you could end up actually smacking someone in the face. Ahsoka's lightsaber. Oh, it's Ahsoka's. Okay, never mind. So, Ahsoka and this game. So, I'm running out of things to say. Let's see here. Give me a sec. Just doing something. Let's see. Oh wait, now I know. Now, Rare Gaming has just come on here and then left. I know I'm pretty boring, but am I really that boring? Because I love this game to bits. I'm happy to play on it. You get to see me play fucking Star Wars. Who doesn't like that? Star Wars. I mean, who doesn't like it? I mean, I love it. Bits. I love playing this. Unless you want to see me fucking kill people, then yeah. Then yeah, I'm happy to do that. But that's gonna make me look like a fucking weirdo. Because it's also going to make me look like a sicko. Who would want to see someone murder somebody else? Definitely not me. Even though that I do it in games, doesn't matter. I do not do it because I don't like killing people. Actually, I do like killing people. Forget you heard me say that. Yes. Another thing that can come with these lightsabers. Let's see. That's Ahsoka Tano's sword again. That's Obi-Wan's sword, I think. That's somebody else's sword. That's Dooku's. Complete round 47, which is Darth Vader's lightsaber, which is amazing. Yoda's lightsaber. Obi-Wan's. This is Ahsoka's dual-wield lightsaber. Another Darth Vader lightsaber. The lightsaber. And the Kylo Ren lightsaber, which is the Freeple? Yeah, I think it's Freeple. But just here to tell you that I am not dead. I'm still bringing things up. I just need to find things that I enjoy playing, and then we'll upload videos about it and everything else. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a short video, but I have things to do. I'm sorry. See you guys, and enjoy your stay on my channel.